Now, this is the town of Van, and we've just parked, just as a note for tourists. It's the first time we're going to have to pay to park in a town. We're in an underground car park. Yeah, and there's a port, and what we're looking for next is somewhere to eat something. I don't know why this particular boat is tied at a funny angle the way she is, but isn't she an absolute gem? You can just imagine opening the diesels up on that and taking her out into the sea. What a lovely ship to look at. Well, lunch was taken in Le Tarmac. Funny name for a restaurant, but very good food. And so now it's time to slowly waddle around to where the car is parked. Well, if you're going to have a front gate, you might as well have a nice one, mightn't you? That's quite an entrance to a town. Right, that is the name of the town, Lizio. And we actually intended coming here. We've got a bit sidetracked with various other things we've done on the way here. Yeah, and we're going to have a little look round Lizio and see what we can see. There's various tourist attractions, and I guess we are actually tourists, aren't we? But it's one of the things that, you know, some people like to go on coach trips. Now, I've never been any good at coach trips because when you're on a coach trip, you know, the other people, they've got an itinerary, they've got things that they've got to be at such and such a place by such and such a time, and the coach driver has got certain hours that he isn't allowed to drive and things like that. Whereas you jump in the car, and, you know, you want to stand and look at this statue, you can stand and look at this statue. It actually looks like it's cast iron, doesn't it? I'm guessing that's the Virgin Mary, and I'm guessing that's James of the Cross. And of course, there's a Calvary. There's a lot of them around the roads in this part of France. Yeah, they sort of crop up everywhere. Right, where are we going? I don't know. We'll go this way, shall we? Now, I'm guessing this is the old forge. It's got a picture of a horse being shoed. And, of course, what would a forge be in modern times? Except a garage. Only I don't know the last time they dispensed any go juice out of those pumps. This is a remarkably pretty town. Small town, but very pretty. And as I said in a previous video, of course, there's a war memorial. Remembering the battles of the First World War, Le Marne, Yser, Champagne, La Somme, Verdun, Salonika. And it always smacks me that on here we've got 3 Alains. In a town this size, they must have been related. 2 Bayons, 2 Berthauds, 3 Cogards, 2 Courons, 2 Fablets. Must have been related. Brothers, possibly. possibly father and son or cousins. But what a terrible, terrible thing to do to a town this size, to take all of its sons, send them off to basically get pulverised at places like Verdun. In 1944, the father and son let's walk and see things that are more beautiful than memories of such times. Well, we haven't managed a day without going inside a church. This is a very small parish church, not as grand as the others that we have been in, but still very beautiful. More conventional Stations of the Cross. And, yep, several altars. We might think of the high altar as the one nearest the window at the end. We recognise that the lamp, the sanctuary lamp, is burning, which indicates that in the safe in the middle of the high altar is the reserved sacrament. The Catholics amongst you know exactly what I mean. And a much more modern altar. Some lovely furniture. There's some ecclesiastical carpentry. And, of course, what I would think of as the Lady Chapel, with its own altar. There's some interesting symbolism. Beautiful little town hall. And interestingly, it's got a water feature. Not quite sure in this light how much reflection you're going to get, but this is quite sweet, isn't it? Children sat at their school desks with slates and stilos, and a very stern looking school teacher. C'est charmant. Now this is sort of for those of you that like garden art and cats. Yeah. And if I step back a bit, garden art and cats all in one shot.